they know you're probably one of the most humble people you'll meet, so I'll kind of brag on you for a second. CCA Athlete of the Week, I feel like you kind of collect these like throughout the season. It's kind of like your thing. But can you just talk about just how much work has gone into where you're at? I mean, you had a phenomenal year last year, you know, making it to nationals, but I mean, this year to even start off doing so much better already. Can you just talk about how much work goes in to where you're at?
A lot. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's unfortunate. So when I came into college, high school, I was never very good. I was in the back of the pack in workouts, and I started running like my sophomore year of high school, and I chose Humboldt because Humboldt was the one school that would allow me to continue running. And I knew I had this passion, and I knew I had potential, and I just wanted the opportunity to keep going. And a lot of schools turned me down, and I guess I kind of just like lit my fire even more. So I got to Humboldt with this like determination to make a name for myself, and that it kind of like sacrificed a lot. I don't go out on the weekends. I build my diet around how I want to perform this upcoming week. I have to prep my body. I have to roll out. Like it's the step between leaving track practice and making it your like everyday. So I eat my meals revolving around what I know my workouts are going to be. And once you take that step, which is a huge commitment, and sometimes I struggle with the fact that I'm like, I'm a senior in college, and I definitely don't go out. But I think I will remember this in a better light in the future, and know that I did this, and I'll be more proud talking about this in the future. I know my mom will be too.
Tell me a little bit about what went through your mind when you learned that this week you were track athlete, CC2A track.
Super cool. Like I said, I came from a background where I kind of like just knew I liked to run, and I was like, track's fun, and then I was like, wait, I could actually do something. So to look back from that to being like in all of California being acknowledged, it like this morning I was like tearing up thinking about it, and I was like, it still blows my mind. I can't believe that that's actually me, and that other people like outside of myself acknowledge how hard I work and how much time is put into it, and that's so special. I will always and forever appreciate that.
Let's talk about Chico this weekend.
Yes.
Tell me about your thoughts as you guys get set to go there this weekend.
I'm so nervous. Well, I'm opening with, I'm always nervous. I have a rule that I can't start, like my nerves till Wednesday, but we're here, so you guys are triggering me early. But I'm opening with the 400 hurdles, which is my event. That's what I ran at Nationals last year, which kind of adds like an extra pressure. I have a lot of expectations for myself. I know what I opened with last year, and I can only hope to either match that or get better. I did that this past weekend. I was hoping to open with a 56 or a 55.9, which is Pro Bow, and I got a full second in. So if I can do that this weekend, that'd be super cool. But I also have to remind myself constantly that it's still early. I hit a deep enough mark in the open 400 where I can just build off that. It should take stress off, but I'm so competitive, and in my head I'm like, no, it's not good enough. But I guess kind of like Scott said, you kind of have to like want more. I can't, like, if I run a time, I'm always like, okay, cool, but what's next? So it consumes me and also drives me. So plus and con for sure.
Great. I think that's a lot of fun.
Liz, for, maybe future high schoolers or just kind of anybody out there, I know that you said it's kind of that balancing act, and you are at the end of, your collegiate career at Humboldt, and you are kind of, doing that balance. Can you just give advice to maybe somebody that, kind of taking that step early on, because like you said, you came in here and now you're recognized throughout the state of California as the CC2A Athlete of the Week. So can you just kind of give advice to maybe high school recruits or JC transfers?
Sure. Well, I came into Humboldt as a heptathlete. I realized shortly afterwards that was not where I was supposed to be. And at first that kind of stung, because I was like, I have this plan. And then it just like didn't work, and I was like, okay, let's start over. So I definitely think that trying something, knowing that it's not for you, and being okay with that and starting over is okay. Like struggling, not knowing what you're gonna do, not having it happen on the first time, I think is really important. I mean, even with like picking majors, it's okay to change it, and it's okay to like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life and you gotta do what you have to do. So I guess don't let messing up or don't let being in the back of the pack of workouts, it is never too late to make a change. And I think that's like the summary of my like track career. I looked myself in the mirror one day and was like, what are we doing? Like, you picked this school for a reason. You moved out from San Diego. I moved 12 hours away, and that was a huge commitment, and I refused to let that change be for nothing. So
Thank you, Liz.
Great, thank you.